But you are in the business of hiring what comes out of that. So what are you seeing going through at the moment?
There is top talent everywhere that you can hire. So working with good firms, working with people who have ambition, but working with people who value the trip towards mastery. That's the secret of the game, is encouraging mastery. And if we go back through history, every great foundation was built on aspiration and approaching mastery. If you tell people you don't have to be a master, I'll just give it to you, then what's going to happen? People are going to say, I'll take it. But if you then value within your society mastery, then what happens? We get better. Look at Australia in sport. Look at Australia in science. We're Richard Robson, you know, Nobel Prize.
Yeah, and there's a price to pay to get to mastery, right?
There is a price to pay, and it's called discipline. And that is worth it. It's a price worth paying. And I think people, when they have the opportunity to actually be good at something and understand the value that comes, the beauty that comes from getting closer to mastery, guess what? They start enjoying that journey and investing in the way necessary to achieve it.
Look, I'm a really proud Australian, and I love my country. I had the opportunity to be overseas like you've done, and you come back. It just seems to me, you're right, there are a few masters out there, not enough is encouraged, and we're performing way below what the potential could be to play.
Yeah.
We don't talk it up as a nation. Leadership from the lens of looking at the government is light. Wanting to be a master, wanting to pay the price, wanting to take it on. Do you see that as part of the DNA?
I do. I actually think it's inherent within the DNA of every human and every society. At different times throughout history, there are frameworks where it's better and more admired. And right now, you'd say there's not much that's going on that is actually encouraging that kind of thinking, but it's still happening. So I think let's not be focused on the negative about how bad everything is.
Yeah.
Let's focus on what we can do in terms of the positive.
Okay.
Let's go back to high-quality policy.
Yep.
Let's go back to long-run policy. We've got a track record of fabulous policy. Super is a
long time
great
ago.
example.
Long time
that's
ago.
Okay. It's recent history in the long history arc of history, right?
Yeah, sure.
And we've got all the capability to bring back some really good policy for the future. And I would say retirement incomes is one of those examples where as the policy shifts from accumulation to decumulation, we've got the opportunity to shape a fantastic enabler of capital that can then enable, enterprise to grow within this country. People will naturally aspire to do things. And so we've got to just start to think about the things that allow that to happen. Policy's a good starting point. Education's a good starting point. I'm focused on the positive. We're running great businesses here. I'm very proud of the businesses I'm associated with. I see the extraordinary. We've got 600 members in AmCham in US Australian businesses. They're not just US Australia. They're Asian businesses. They're UK businesses. There's a lot of energy going on in the innovation world out there. I'm actually pretty optimistic about the future.
Okay. Where's the capital in the world at the moment? Is it actually coming in here?
Yeah, the capital is flowing. A little less right now. Obviously there's been some challenges around, environmental approvals. There's been some mixed messages sent about how the ATO might, tax, foreign entities in the country. And so all of these kind of things are negative signals to capital.
Yep.
But capital will figure out, is there a big opportunity here and should we continue to back that? And the US is a huge source of capital for Australia. It'll continue to be for a long time.
Yep.
And despite the focus on China from a trade point of view, as an investor, they're tiny, absolutely tiny compared to North America. So when we start to think about where we've got natural alignment about the preconditions for creating that, objective of moving towards mastery, we start to look at the US as being really, really strongly aligned with Australia.